Hey, good morning, everyone. I hope you're all freshened up, right? We've all had all coffees, right, and stuff. So, uh, I would just next 15 minutes. I would brief you about what Exato does. Uh, Whatever we do, at the end of the day, the complete focus is to make sure that we provide you a certain business outcome. We make sure that there's a certain value we provide, and that's what is the vision of this organization. We primarily deal in two space. One is obviously we offer you AI and CX as a service. Uh, when you go back tomorrow, right, and get busy and hustled up with your daily schedule, the only thing I want you to remember is that if you have a problem which needs to be solved and somehow falls under the paradigm of AI or CX, do remember the name Exato.ai. We would love to help you out. And in the next 10 minutes, I'll give you a brief snapshot of what we have been doing so far, how we've been adding value to our customers, and then hopefully we can connect on our booth. We'll have your contact details, right, credentials, and hopefully we can connect after this event as well. So just to give you a brief, how do we represent ourselves? Because that's very important. We call ourselves as experience integrators. We are fueling every experience with AI. What we have done so far, we are an 8-year-old organization. We've transformed 100 plus businesses. We have enabled 65,000 plus agents. We've built 15 plus custom models, and we've built 35 custom app dev. Now, this is the work what we have done with multiple enterprises across the globe. Our footprint is in India, US, Australia, Singapore. But then again, what makes us different, right? You'll have service integrators, you'll have experience integrators, right? But then if you look at the complete team, we live and breathe CX, the entire management, the entire starting from the CEO to the resident engineer. We have clearly focused on what CX needs to be enabled. We offer you AI as a service. I know, right? Everybody talks about it. But then, as I said, at the end of the day, we're looking to deliver you a certain outcome. We have functional and business consultants. While we're engaging with every enterprise, I know every enterprise, every vertical has a different sense of need, different sense of pillars, different sense of processes. So whenever we onboard a customer, we try to make sure that we do have certain consultants. Some are on onboard, some are on retainers. So we bring their experience and then we add value with our tech solutions. And of course, the entire thing is driven through a certain metric to certain volumes, right? What we want to deliver to you. So that's what the entire snapshot of the organization is. These are few happy customers, right, from BFSI segment. We've helped them in a certain shape and form with different solutions and offerings. So if you look at, yes, we are as a enterprise, as a team, right, we are very aware of what BFSI and industry needs, be it with risk, compliance, security, right, and from a solutioning perspective. So yeah, so this is what we offer, and that's what I want you to take back. Primarily we operate, or let's say if I have to put up, these are the 8 buckets or services what we offer. We offer you AI as in service. So I think as we were discussing in the panel as well, right, AI today, what we're looking at today, the main use case, or let's say the main prospect, what management is looking is growth. How can I grow? The reason, so one of the ways is to make sure that you have insights. So that's what we provide with the AI as a service. If you have a legacy application, the majority of the use case what we are working on today is knowledge base. You have a legacy knowledge base, you want to convert it into an LLM based application where your agents, your supervisors can contact and chat like the way you do with ChatGPT. We can help you do that as well. And of course, we are doing it predictive analysis, be it with respect to product, be it with respect to recommendations. What I can tell you is that we can tell you at a customer ID level, not at a cohort level. Generally, if you look at solutions are at a cohort level, we can tell you at a customer ID level that if this customer is up for retention, if this customer is a prospect for upsell, if this customer is a prospect for cross-sell. And then you can run your marketing campaigns according to it. So that's what we are offering to our customers through our AI-based solutions. Contact center service, that's something I said, that's our bread and butter. We work highly with, be it insurance, be it with banking, be it with e-commerce, right? We offer you CX as a service. We can do cloud migrations. We love to do greenfield, brownfield, right? We can do, if you have a current setup, I think a lot of people have Avayas from the legacy terms. If you're looking to have solutions which can be a layer over Avaya or the legacy applications you can have, we do that as well. We offer you IVR design and deployment as well. So yeah, so entire contact center service piece is something what we offer. Conversational AI again is a part of, you can say it's part of AI, it's part of contact center service as well. But then yes, we are doing voice bot, chat bots. We are looking at channel deflection as well. As I said, voice bots, particularly when it comes to English, we have a very strong use case. We are working with a lot of brands for vernacular as well. So we'd love to discuss about that if there's a possibility to partner along with. Automation as a service, as I said, right, we have a very strong team of hyper automation, what we offer, be it process or workflow automation, looking at document processing patterns, looking at process compliance. So as I said, when we discuss with you, or let's say when we come on board, or let's say when we have even consulting with you, we'll never sell you a solution. We're looking to solve a business problem for you, and that's what we would love to do. WFM service, again, forecasting, scheduling, capacity management, allocation. I'll touch base upon in my next few slides on field operations, which is gaining a lot of traction. So that's something we'll love to discuss about. App dev as a service, if you're looking to have any application development which you feel that needs a little help from outside, be it mobile, desktop, web, we'll love to help. Be it a middleware, rule engine, we'll love to do that as well. Critical treasury and communication, that's been the focus of this event. We are there with one of our partners, Mitel. Enterprise communication, critical communication is something, again, a very strong suite of us. We'd love to sort of deliver certain value there as well. And then comes the infrastructure and security piece, network design, your DLP, SIM solutions. We do have a complete framework with one of our consultants for security and infra, where we have nurtured the complete DPDB Act for 2023. So we are going with enterprises. We're telling them how you can be within that framework with both consulting and solutions. So that's where we are. And at the end of the day, as I said, we do drive ROI-driven transformations. And as a brand, as a partner to you, we'll love to deliver you that value. So now, again, what we have done so far. Now, this is a wall where we tell you that what all projects we have done. And probably the next project could also get on the wall and we can be partner to you. So I'll take another few minutes. We have done loan risk modeling, right? Both outside India and within India, where with one of the NBFCs is looking to sort of look at a loan risk model for farmers, where what happens is the farmer comes for loans in multiple times in a year, right? So he wants to buy a tractor, he wants to buy a new machine, right? Now that loan consideration today works on the relationship of the branch manager or the guy who's responsible for providing loans there. Now the NBFC wants to make it centralized. So we are looking at almost 100 data points to create a loan model, which can help that NBFC to bring the entire piece centrally. And what will happen probably in few months down the line, anybody who comes on in the branch, they'll just put up their customer ID and the machine will tell what is the probability, should you give the loan or not? Is it viable? What's the risk percentage? And that's where we'll evolve the model for. You have customer behavior analysis. Again, one of the major use cases for AI. We're looking at data points. To be very honest, we're sort of looking at data points, probably 1,000+ data points to looking at customer behavior analysis. And to be very honest, that's the most difficult piece to crack because it's not transactional. There's a EQ level which also comes in. So we're also working with customers that how do I make sure that my UI and UX is also part of customer behavior, right? So that's what triggers, right? So there's a complete case study where you say what triggers greed when you create a mobile app. What is that CTA? What colors to use, right? What creates an emotion to achieve something using your app, right? So that's what we are working on with multiple brands as well. Policy recommendation model, again, right, depending on various factors. There are few, today what we have seen is that we do get confused between statistical models and AI-based models, right? So I think that's where we also need to educate, or let's say at least empower our clients that what you're using today may be a statistical model, but it not may be a machine learning model because the machine is not learning from it, right? So that's where we also come in and help the customers to understand what they are. And to be very honest, what we have seen, the challenge is that while everybody wants to implement AI, the core enterprise architecture is not ready for AI, right? You don't have the data warehouse, the data lakes are not structured. Your data structures are not in peace with respect to what you're expecting, right? So I think that's where we've been facing challenges, and we've also been helping the customers that how do you make sure that while you want to implement AI today or probably tomorrow, let's get your enterprise architecture ready for it, right? And it's going to take its own time to do that. We also do information extraction and classification, insights from credit reports. Again, right, from a compliance perspective, from insights perspective, we worked with one of the customers in US to make sure that every time a quarterly result comes out, there's a certain compliance report which needs to be published. It needs to be published within 12 hours. We have brought that down to 3 hours, right? So that's how we're helping the customers. Process automation, again, it's a mix of AI and our automation skill set, what we have. So we love to help you with that as well. Renewal churn percentage, R1, R2, R3. I think this is a challenge which I've taken upon myself, that a lot of customers have asked me if there's a model for renewal persistency. We're still working on it. We are still helping the clients with respect to how we can make sure that the persistency is maintained going forward, both with respect to R1, R2 or R3. So again, we'd love to have discussion about it, how you're tackling that, and probably we could help you out. What do we do? So now all were use cases, but how do we enable you to do that? We do LLM and generative AI. We do vision AI as well. We have done video analytics for one of the retail customers, where we're looking at whenever the customer moves in, we have cameras and IoT solutions, and we are doing analytics once they've entered the store. Text AI, voice AI, again, transcribe text from speech, both from human and vice versa, to 10 different regional languages. Low-code AI platform is something what we have built. Automation again. Automation again is a very generic term used these days. It can be as simple as creating a script versus automating the end-to-end complete flow. What we have, we do have a BYOB, what we call as a build your own brain platform. Yes, it is based on the 3 platforms which is available open source, be it ChatGPT, be it Gemini, or be it OpenAI services, what Microsoft provides. Enterprises, we have seen that they're adopting OpenAI offerings from Microsoft Azure, and that's what we are offering to our enterprise customers, be it in BFSI or be it in NBFC space. What does it do? It has multi-model inputs, structured as well as unstructured, data cataloging, modeling capacity, unique platform, right? Automating no-code dashboards. So you can create dashboards on the go. You can have conversational interface. So basically it helps you to analyze your data as you talk to GPT. We would love to show you the demo on the booth. Due to the time constraints, we just could not pull in right now. This was all about AI. What do we do in CX? So anybody who's looking to transform contact center today, within our understanding and within what experience we have, we've put up certain key pillars for you. And anything, maybe you have certain blocks on that key pillars already. Maybe you're planning to have certain blocks on that key pillars, right? But then if you're creating or if you're transforming a contact center today, you need to make sure that you look at these 4 key pillars, right? The key pillars being AI-driven customer engagement. It can be generative AI, personalized interactions, omni-channel deployment. LLM-powered knowledge base is a must-to-have today, and we would love to enable it for you. Proactive reach and reminders. So that's one key pillar for your customer experience. Be it any platform, be it any vertical, you need to have these. Then comes the operational efficiency, intelligent or precision routing, what you say. Self-service, first call resolution, automated resolution, sentiment analysis, agent assist comes under the part of operational efficiency. Then comes your data-driven decision making. Unified data platform, I think it's the most hottest selling, or let's say talk about thing what is happening, because anything what you do today or any platform you want to bring, you need a unified data platform, right? So we do consulting with respect to that as well. How do we bring and create a 360-degree view for your customer engagements? Predictive analytics, again, we do offer from our platform as well. We can build custom models for your specific business outcomes. Real-time monitoring, AI-assisted quality assurance, again, be it both with respect to application, agent, we love to sort of talk about as well. And then what I said, you need to have a complementing enterprise architecture. Your rest of the 3 pillars would not make sense, or will not be able to help you, or you would not be able to take that growth if you don't have a complementing enterprise architecture. Now, The majority of the part when it comes to is event, what we have thought about is that any platform you want to bring needs to consume certain events. It can be bi-directional, it can be unidirectional, but then yes, in a certain shape and form, you need to have an event-driven architecture, right? If you, as I said, we've been helping our customers to build that one as well. Second is cloud infrastructure. Now we can debate on that, but then yes, that's how in a certain shape and form, you already have certain applications on the cloud. API enabled, I think that's need of the hour. And then you need a data validation. That's what the key, 4 key pillars of CX, what we're talking about. Now within these 4 pillars, there are custom solutions, what we offer. There are custom solutions, what we offer from our partner ecosystem. But at the end of the day, we would love to be, as I said, we would love to be your AI and a CX service partner. You can come to us. We'll love to help you out. Now I'll touch base upon what we are doing with security, and DPDP Act is something what we are focused on this year. I'll take another 2 minutes to wrap this up. But then what we're trying to bring in is we're trying to make, while the DPDP Act says that obviously while transacting through international borders or domestic borders, your PII information, right, needs to be secured. We have seen that tokenization really works outside the enterprise architecture. So just to give you an example, every credit card transaction you make works on tokenization. And that's what MasterCard and even your Amex advertisement says, that we don't really look at what card number, what data is going in. The reason is that the entire transaction works on tokenization, right? Now, what we're trying to do is we have built this certain framework. We want to build, or we want to offer tokenization within the enterprise architecture. So just to give you an example, how it will work is, if you look at the right-hand side, if you have a customer phone number, your database will not save the customer phone number. So any API hit on your database, data lake or data warehouse will not have a readable format of your customer phone number. What will it have? It will have a token, right? So that's an API call. So generally it's a real-time example how it works. The API will call to the token server that this is the phone number, this is the data, and I need a token for it. So your number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 has been converted to a token, which is TKN and the hexagonal part which comes in. Now, every time anybody or any application asks for a customer phone number, the phone number would not be visible even in your API format, either in data transit or data at rest. What you will have is you'll have a token which will be visible, and that's how you prevent data prevention. That's how you make sure that your PII information is secured, right? Another part is looking at one of the major solutions, again from one of our partners. We're looking at field operations. We have insurance agents, we have collection agents. You want to have a clear visibility of what's happening on the ground. We do offer solutions where you will have a complete view, how many customers they have met, what is the next meeting, kitni dur hai wo, right? How do I assign a lead within the GPS system, and how do I track, make sure that the meeting happened? Looking at the GPC, right, levels of with respect to both mobile and their tracking allocation, what happens. So the entire offering is available. We'll love to consult you about it. We'll love to make sure that your on-field operations are optimized as well. And next, again, I said it's a brief glimpse of what we have been doing so far, and there's a lot more to discuss. We'll love to, as I said, at the end of the day, I want you to take just one thing back. If you have a problem with respect to, or if you have a business outcome you think can be solved through either AI or CX, we would love to come and we'd love to be a partner delivering intelligent solutions. And that's what Exato is all about. Thank you very much.